story of men? Oh, Menstruation.
And who better to present this sensitive subject than a trans woman and a boy in a dress? Gosh, Mickey, my vagina's bleeding. Yuck!
Kotex. Kramer products inside her will be unclean forever.
Perhaps
because she is one
like
mean
any
motherfucker.
mother, she quietly manages so much of our living without our ever realizing there's a woman at work.
Doesn't sound like my mom.
Why, right from the beginning we breathe and sleep and wake up with no more conscious planning than we used in sprouting teeth.
I don't know, I planned my teeth pretty thoroughly. I played a lot of sim teeth.
Through automatic control centers called glands. The story of menstruation really begins with one particular gland.
The anger gland!
Here at the base of the brain, and it's called the pituitary gland.
An excellent source of adrenochrome.
In our childhood years, this pituitary gland concentrates on producing growth hormones. Busy little messengers which circulate through the bloodstream. They order the various bones and tissues to get growing.
By sending yellow arrows into your bloodstream?
From blocks to dolls to books. Means her body is obeying the orders issued by the pituitary gland.
Which is fine preparation for her future career being ordered to make sandwiches.
Some girls grow short, some tall, some heavy, and some slight. But
some will be popular, others will be fat.
The ages of 11 and 17, though about 13.
Oh, they were right. 50 Shades of Grey really is worse than Twilight.
Part of its attention to maturing the body which it has grown. So it starts sending out a new type of hormone, a maturing hormone.
In other words, here come boobies.
Yay!
When these maturing hormones start coming down through the bloodstream to the ovaries.
So this is the movie that the girls saw while the boys watched the movies about how gonorrhea makes your dink swell up like a knackwurst.
And locked within each ovary are thousands of eggs. Although
Like a
these
spider
eggs are
or a
too
frog.
small to be seen by the human eye, any one of them has the possibility of someday becoming a human being. Near the ovaries are the fallopian tubes,
Also
short
known as the
canals
fetus
which
shoots.
lead to the uterus or womb.
Or Dirty Naughty
This
Lady
hollow,
Place.
pear-shaped organ opens into the vagina.
Oh man, she really had to force that vagina out, didn't she?
And is the external
Vagina is kind of an
opening
unpleasant
full
word
group of
anyway.
organs.
I prefer to call mine Lucille.
So, as
Ah.
you see, there is a continuous passage from each ovary through the fallopian tubes, uterus, and vagina.
Ah, she said it again!
To the body. These organs function in a continuous cycle. The pituitary gland starts the process when it sends its maturing hormones down through the bloodstream to the ovaries.
Somewhere
Now,
somebody
one
out
of the
there finds this
ovaries
incredibly
passes
hot.
on an order of its own to the uterus.
Ramirez,
The
get ready to be
cells themselves,
inseminated!
which make up the lining of the uterus, to multiply.
Never even played
and
that game.
fill themselves with watery fluids and blood. This begins to build up a thickened lining of somewhat velvety material. Maturing an ovum or egg.
Don't do that.
Which
Sorry.
is magnified here so that we can see it. About
Dude,
once
it's
a
awfully
month, one of
pointy.
these tiny eggs passes out of the ovary and finds its way into a fallopian tube, where it moves along toward the uterus.
She describes this like
If
she's
the
really
egg
going to
is
get into the reverse
impregnated,
castle in
which
Symphony of the Night.
happens when a woman is
First,
going
get
to
the
have a
egg from the
child.
fallopian tube.
The egg will stay within the uterus. Then the thickened lining will provide nourishment for the budding human being through the early days of its development.
Did H.R. Giger design
However,
these?
most eggs
Gosh,
pass
seriously.
through the fallopian tubes without being fertilized.
Wake me when we get to the part about
Happens, there's
tits,
no
okay?
use for
All
that
right.
potential nourishment in the built-up lining of the uterus. And so, in a few days, it passes from the body.
I hate to be
This is
immature
what we
about
call
this, but
menstruation.
ew.
So,
Yeah, I
as
know
we
what you
see
mean.
now, menstruation is just one routine step in a normal and natural cycle that is going on continuously within the body.
It's an unending cycle of blood, cramps, and emotional torture that will go on for the rest of your life.
The
But at
time
least you'll
between
only earn
periods
75% of what a
is
man
usually
does.
about
That's
28
true.
days. However, it may be shorter for some girls, longer for others. The flow itself may last anywhere from 3 days to 7. Yet each of these different schedules may be normal. For just as the pituitary gland orders some girls to grow short, some tall, some heavy, and some slight, so its
Some with
orders about
ridiculous
menstruation
bazongas.
may differ widely
Yep, their
among
cycles have
men and
synced.
women. The important thing is that you should be fairly regular within yourself.
If you're not regular within yourself,
Of
try
course,
cramming
girl
a
may
sundial
be
inside your
irregular during
cooch.
the first year or so, but
It is a
after
sign
that,
of disfavor
when
from
her
God.
system is
Expect to
settled
birth
down
many
into a
snakes.
routine, her period should always be about the same number of days apart and last about the same length of time.
Unless, of course, you're a filthy whore.
Try not to throw yourself off schedule by getting overtired, emotionally upset, or catching cold.
Don't
And
try
if
to
your timing
think
goes
too much with your
seriously
tiny
wrong,
female
or you're
brain.
bothered with severe cramps or headaches, you should have a talk with your doctor.
Who will tell you to buck up and suffer through it like the pioneer women because it's
Mark
1953.
the first day of each period
Seriously.
and check to see that there are about the same number of days between periods. It's not only a useful record of past performance, but it comes in handy when you have to plan ahead.
No matter how
This
funny you think it
calendar
is,
appears
don't
in
call
an
it Shark
interesting
Week.
booklet
That's just
called
tacky.
Yeah.
Very Personally Yours. This booklet has been prepared to enlarge upon what you learn from this brief film. Among other things, the booklet explodes that old taboo against bathing during your period.
That was a thing?
Not only can you bathe, you should bathe.
Because you're
during
filthy, darling.
menstruation,
You're a
your
dirty girl. Oh,
perspiration
yes.
glands are
Yes,
working
yes,
overtime.
yes.
Just be careful to avoid either very hot water or very cold water.
It may make you
In
spontaneously
fact, it's
gender
not a
shift
good
or
idea
turn
at
into
any
a
time to
panda.
shock your system with extremes, any more than to let yourself get chilled or to catch cold.
Unless, again,
And
you
as
want
for
to
the old
spontaneously
taboo
gender
against
shift or
exercise,
turn
that's
into a
nonsense.
panda.
Exercise is good for you during menstruation. Just
Beep, beep.
use
Out of the way,
common sense.
bitches.
When you come to think of
Hey
it,
now.
That's
most
not
of
what
your
we
daily
mean by riding
routine
the cotton
is on
pony.
the mild side.
It's not what you mean.
It's going to
maybe.
extremes that's wrong and to be avoided.
Don't use your super strength to show off.
To most girls, the menstrual period should bring no severe discomfort. Some girls have a little less pep, a feeling of pressure in the lower part of the body, perhaps
And the
an
desire to
occasional
kill
twinge or a touch of
everyone in
nerves.
the world.
But don't let it get you down. After all, no matter how you feel, you have to live with people. You have to live
Or set
with
them all on
yourself,
fire.
too.
Your choice.
And once you stop feeling sorry for yourself and take those days in your stride, you'll find it's easier to keep smiling and even-tempered.
Cheer up, you
You
stupid
can do
bitch.
practically
She's a stupid
everything you
bitch.
normally do. Oh, come now. We said practically everything.
Ooh, somebody's gonna earn his Red Wings
Take
tonight.
common sense care of
Lord.
yourself. Exercises to relieve cramps are illustrated in the booklet. Try them. With the guidance of a qualified person, you may find they help.
Some girls
And
find that their
do
shadow
something
shelf comes
about
to
that
life and will try to
slouch.
kill them during their period.
Slumpy
This is
posture
normal.
is just as bad inside as it looks outside. So stand up straight and let the organs function from the position that nature intended.
Unless, of course, you
One
possess
way
a
to
body
help
without
them
organs, in which
function
case, why are
normally
you
is
watching
to
this?
avoid
Hi,
constipation.
Rex.
You see, your reproductive organs lie between the rectum and the bladder and their external openings. And constipation will disturb the relationship.
I've
between
seen
these
pictures like this
organs.
on 4chan.
So you'll find it worth your while to drink plenty of water, eat plenty of fruit, and to include cereals and eggs and leafy vegetables in your daily diet.
And like 4 steaks a day because,
incidentally,
again, it's 1953.
It's smart to keep looking
Yeah, back
smart.
then food
That
was
well-groomed
not
feeling
well
will give you
considered.
new poise and lift your morale, especially when it's backed up with year-round fresh air and sunshine and plenty of rest and sleep.
Because ugly
Because
girls
the
don't
best
deserve to
possible
be
insurance
happy.
against trouble on those days is healthy living every day. And that's the story. There's nothing strange nor mysterious about menstruation. All life is built on cycles. And the
Specifically
menstrual cycle
unicycles. We
is
don't know
one
why.
normal
They're just
and
fun.
natural part of nature's eternal plan,
Er?
passing on the gift of life.
Look at this baby. You want one of these, don't you? Good. Good. Now go get married and breed little white suburban babies for America.
This is Kimberly Clark. Buy my tampons. Suckers!
Good night, everybody.
Good night.